Coming up on ABC 7 Sports Sunday, March Madness is in full swing. We'll tell you how the Terps fared against Indiana to close out the regular season.
Plus, on the women's side, the Colonials know they're going dancing. Head coach Jonathan Sippis will join us in studio for a little tourney talk. And spring training continues in Vieira, Florida. I'll go one-on-one with the national skipper Dusty Baker, who's never at a loss for words.
So sit back and enjoy the ride. Hopefully, we'll be right on target. Sports Sunday starts now.
Buckle up, sports fans. This is ABC 7 Sports Sunday.
Welcome to Sports Sunday. He's Robert Burton. I'm Aaron Hawksworth. We're so happy you could join us tonight.
Yeah, we're going to have some fun tonight. We'll start with the Terps' final regular season game, hoping to go into the Big Ten tourney with the win. That'd be tough, though, because it's 12th ranked Indiana. So let's go there. First half, Terps up 20-18. Melo Trimble playing the role of pickpocket. We're going the other way. Pulls up for the long two. He had 10 at the break, 17 in the game. Only thing is, Maryland trailed 41-28 at the half. So second half, Hoosiers up 11. Trimble with the turnover. Great save by Nick Zeisloft. Right to Juwan Morgan for the layup. That put Indiana up 13. Maryland falls. The final for this one, 80-62. 8-10 finals, GW and Duquesne. This was Jonquel Jones's day. Gets the block here. Brings it up herself. Check out Hannah Shively. In the corner, gets it from Jones, sticks it.
Nice.
They take a 59-57 lead. So 2 minutes to go in this one. GW up 4. Shot clock running down. Check the quick release by Jones. Ooh. Gets the shot off as the clock expires. Colonials up 6 after that. They go on to win this 63-60. They take their second straight A-10 title. Also, they're going dancing.
To high school hoops now, and the WJLA had their own version of March Madness this afternoon at the Smith Center.
Yeah, the boys and girls finals displayed some of the best local talent in the area. Our Scott Abraham has more from Foggy Bottom.
Thank you. And still to come, the Nationals hope to return to the postseason under Dusty Baker. I sat down with the new manager down in Vieira.
Plus, put on your dancing shoes. The GW women punched their tickets today. I'll be joined in studio with Colonials head coach Jonathan Sippis. That's when we come back. Once again, the GW women are going dancing, taking their second straight A-10 title, beating Duquesne 63-60 today. And we're joined tonight by the man who's in charge of it all, head coach Jonathan Sippis. Thank you so much for joining us tonight, Coach, and congratulations. 2 back-to-back A-10 titles. Is that not music to your ears right now?
Well, I think how we were able to win both of them are very different, and so it's very gratifying to see a team last year that kind of came from behind the scenes and then as the favorite all year long, and even losing Jonquel Jones for a period of time to figure out how to put everything together. I'm just really, really proud of our kids.
We were talking about this last year. I remember the long winning streak, 19 straight, and then you guys finally lost to St. Louis. This year, an A-10 title, just like last year. You guys are going to the NCAA tournament again. So at least for the past 2 years, this program has been very successful. I mean, are you guys hot right now or what?
Well, I think we are playing our best basketball, and I think one of the things that's happened with our team is with Jonquel being out, it allowed other people to step into positions where they had to step up. And I think at that part, it would just kind of fast-tracked a little bit on some of the younger players and what we needed from them. And you can see their confidence growing with each game. And then I think getting Jonquel back for the A-10 tournament, we're able to kind of, continue to be more than the sum of our parts. And that's what you want to be able to do once you get to this month, is be playing your best basketball of the season.
And let's talk more about Jonquel. You see the video right here. In today's game, she took over on defense and offense. How huge has she been, especially coming back from this injury?
Well, she only got to start practicing this week as far as full contact, and she was a little bit rusty. But I think just having her in the paint, that confidence she gives the other 4 players on the floor with her ability to change shots, block shots, rush shots, it just gives your defense that much more moxie, per se. And I think that part of things, we know she can rebound it. In the first game back, she only played 13 minutes and had 11 rebounds, and then had 18 rebounds yesterday. And then I think today had a more normal total of 12. So I just think that part of things, she just brings that energy level where I think our kids were so excited to have her back on the floor, because during the whole time when she wasn't able to play, she continued to be that great teammate she always has been.
And I guess it's good that that happened. Not that you want to ever see someone injured, but she is a senior. That means she won't be here next year. And you tell me, your team has already adjusted to that, seeing that she's been out this season.
Well, we were really fortunate. We actually, at the beginning of the year, we're starting 3 post players. Jonquel was playing a little bit more outside. So Kelly Prangy had started early on in the year, so she had that experience to step in. And really, as a sophomore, somebody that we know is a big part of our future. And she was able to really put some good games together for us. And really, I think it allowed some of our wing players who we needed to be able to have score more consistently step into those positions. And again, things weren't perfect. We lost a couple games, but to be able to kind of rally at the end and win the A-10 regular season championship and get the 1 seed in the tournament, and then be able to add Jonquel to that mix, I think that part has really helped us grow as we kind of got a quick view of what next year will look like.
You have some soldiers on this team, specifically Lauren Chase. Her concussion situation took her away from basketball for a little bit. Now she's back and she's making it her mission. In fact, I think she changed her major. She's making it her mission to bring awareness to concussions. How much of an example of perseverance has she been for this team?
Well, it's amazing for somebody to graduate in 3.5 years. And as you mentioned, she actually changed her master's program to be specific in rehabilitation counseling. And I think she understood that part when Jonquel got hurt, because she has an unbelievable sense of urgency at being a 5th-year senior, being somebody who lost part of her basketball career due to the concussions, to make sure that we didn't feel sorry for ourselves, that we could still try to accomplish those same goals, whether we had Jonquel or not. And I think when you have that from your point guard and the head of your leadership committee, that she made sure and bring everybody else up to a different level and wouldn't take anything but that effort in practice in each game we played.
Coach, I warned you about this. We were on Twitter. We found some pictures. Let's go to those pictures real quick. Not exactly an embarrassing picture, because I think it was after a win, but okay, we got the dabbing here. I'm not sure if you know what that is, but people have been dabbing for a long time now, especially with Cam Newton. But there's a picture that's coming up here really quick. There it is. I think that's what it is. But there's joy in that face, and you're cutting down the nets, and when you're cutting those nets down, what's that feeling like?
It's amazing. I think the first thing, I make sure that I don't miss a step and fall off the ladder, but I take my time going up there and just knowing how hard our kids have worked to put ourselves in that position today. I coach with emotion, so I'm not surprised there's some pictures like that of me, and to be able to, at the end of that game, how hard we fought, not just in the game, but to put ourselves in that position. I'm just so excited for our team, and now an opportunity to be on a national stage in the NCAA tournament for a second time now that we have that experience after last year.
All right, GW A-10 champs once again. Thank you so much for joining us tonight, Coach.
My pleasure.
Still to come, we'll have some Grapefruit League action between the Nats and the Cardinals, and Erin is back with her one-on-one interview with new Nats manager Dusty Baker. Sports Sunday rolls on after this. Heck of a season for the Caps so far. They're 48-13-4 right now, but for fans, that could be bittersweet. This is because fan favorite Brooks Laich is no longer a Cap. Laich was traded to the Maple Leafs this week. Our Scott Abraham went one-on-one with the former Cap center. My God.
Guess what I did?
He's the man. He's the man. Okay, and this is nuts. Louisville, Kentucky, 6/10 of a second left. We're on target. And you know what? We're just going to end the show on that. How about that? They would actually lose that game.
Like that?
They would actually lose that game, but it's okay because Mr. Ballard
But who's the real winner
won
here?
the night. Exactly. Hey, that's it for ABC 7 Sports Sunday. We'll see you next week.
See ya.